Alright, what's going on YouTube? So this isn't my normal kind of video. This is more of a hip hop channel, but this video is more about just being a small YouTuber and just the past 2 years that I've been posting on YouTube. It's weird, man, because this year, 2025, I told myself I was really gonna post on this YouTube channel, that I would go all in on it, and which I have been doing. We've been seeing a good amount of growth. We're so close to that 6,000 subscriber mark, and it's so cool to see because when I started this channel 2 years ago, I thought I would quit within a couple months. I actually, a lot of y'all don't know, I started making finance videos at first. And then I realized that it's not something I really wanted to do, not something that I really like doing. I only really started doing that is because I went to school for accounting. I was really into numbers, what I was really good at. And then just the more I got into making that type of content, I was just like, it's not really there's much variety and creatively that, or at least in my mind, I can't really think outside of the box in terms of finance content, of what can be made outside of the scope of just regular budgeting videos or what's going on with the markets, type of thing like that. So I pivoted to hip hop, which I've been listening to hip hop pretty much my whole life. My cousin actually introduced me to Lil Wayne when I was 7, and that was my first ever introduction to hip hop. I instantly really loved it, and it's weird. This moment stuck with me in my head when I was 7. A couple days after my cousin put me on to Lil Wayne, I found a song off of No Ceilings 3, I want to say it was. I can't remember. It kills me that I can't remember the exact song, but I showed it to my cousin. He's nodding his head to it, and I thought it was the coolest thing that my older cousin, whatever, likes the song that I showed him. And I don't know why that stuck with me, but it stuck with me to a point where I was just always listening to hip hop. I discovered Mac Miller probably like a couple years after I started listening to rap, and he became my favorite artist quickly, and I just continued listening to music. And rap just became a genre that I've always enjoyed, I've always respected. I've always just loved the craft and the creativity and how creative of a genre it is, because there's so much that can be done within rap music that you can pull from other genres. And we can get into a deep talk about that, but I'm not going to get too into that. Really, the point of this video is this channel is growing, and it's a cool thing to see. It's not something that I ever imagined would grow to this size. Obviously, I've been making videos as a hobby for the past 2 years now, and we actually just got monetized this year, which was pretty cool. But it's weird, man, because it's a weird dynamic. On one hand, I love making YouTube videos. Granted, there's always the aspect of making money online is pretty cool and all, but ultimately, I continue making videos for free. It's not something that I'm really looking to make a full-time job, but would it be cool? 100%. But really, it's super cool to start making some money on YouTube, but at the same time, it just makes it kind of feel like I have to make videos now, because I'm just like, oh, well, you get that little bit of a dopamine hit seeing that money go up, or how much you've made that month go up, or just watching the numbers rise. It's sort of like watching your subscriber count go up, but it's a little weirder once you attach money to it. I don't know. And also just the fact that we've grown to this size of 5,000, 6,000 subscribers. A lot of people in my real life think that's really cool. And I think I've gotten numb to the numbers because they'll be like, wow, 5,000? That's crazy. And I'm just like, I think the more you grow, the more you adjust to the numbers, and the more that you feel like they're just regular to you. Whereas I look at a short that I'll post and it only does 2,000 views. I'm like, dang it, I only did 2,000 views. A lot of people will sort of look at it and be like, that's 2,000 people that laid eyes on a piece of content that you made. And it's cool to sort of pull back and have that perspective, because as the channel grows, I feel like I get a little blurred with the numbers, and just wanting to continue see the channel grow, it starts sort of watering down the content. And I don't know, it's a weird dynamic, because on one hand, like I said, I love making videos. I would do this for free, but on the other hand, is attaching money to it. Just, I don't know, it feels weird. But I'm gonna continue to grow the channel. I'm gonna continue posting. I don't know what the point of making this video is, honestly. I sort of just wanted to ramble the camera. I'm not in my setup. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm outside at a park. I actually just was working, doing some side quests, and decided to record this video really quick. But I don't know, man. It's weird. And as the channel continues to grow, it is really cool to see, because I sort of take a step back and I'm thinking, look at it. We just crossed 5,700 subscribers. Wow, 5,700 people in one room is crazy to think about. So it's just, I don't know. I can see this channel continuing to grow, and I'm going to continue making the videos all year. And we're really going to make a push for that 10,000 sub mark by the end of summer. But it's just crazy to think that we've gotten this far in just 2 years. And it seems like the growth is continuing to expand, and it's continuing to not only grow faster, but also just grow in terms of the quality of the people that find my content, as in the sense that more people are engaging, more people are starting to comment, starting to see more regular people in the comments. There's a couple names that I've recognized from older videos, which is really cool to see people coming back and engaging with the content. And it's nice to see that people generally have an interest in what you have an interest in your day to day, because a lot of people in my day to day don't really like rap or pop culture, or just don't follow it as heavy as I do. So it's cool to have sort of that outlet of people you can reference, or people that you can talk to about certain things that are going on in the hip hop space. And it's also cool because you meet a lot of cool people, man. I've met so many people since starting YouTube, and it's crazy. I've met people from other countries. I've met people from my own city. I've met people that I've linked up with to not only make content, but just to talk about and strategize content. And that's something that would have never gotten done if I'd never pressed upload. So honestly, I'm sort of just yapping for what, 10, 12 minutes, but realistically, it's something that I don't regret doing, and it's something that I really am happy I did. I battled with the idea of making a YouTube channel for 6, 7 years. Originally, I first wanted to make a channel when I was talking to a real close friend of mine, and we were talking about Lil Uzi's retirement. If you guys don't know, Lil Uzi pretended to retire a couple years ago to get some leverage with his label, but that's another, I'll make a video about that one day. But anyway, I was explaining to my homie who doesn't really follow exactly what's going on in the scene as heavy as I do, that this is all just fake, it's marketing, whatever. And I'm explaining all this to him, and he's like, bro, you know so much about this pop culture and so much about what's going on in the rap space. And I sort of put an idea in my head. It's weird, it stuck with me. DJ Academics to my friends before the whole Drake and Kendrick rap battle, and DJ Academics became Drake's #1 glazer. But that was a cool thing to see, and that put the idea in my head to start making content around hip hop. But I just never got the, I don't know if it was I guess courage to. And then once I started to, it's one of those things you fall in love with and you continue to do every day. And I want to get better about posting more long form content. The shorts, they do well, and they've been growing my channel a lot, but ultimately I do enjoy making the long form content more. I feel like I burn out with the shorts a little bit more, which isn't, I think with anything you can burn out. I've tried to go daily posting with the long form videos, and I burnt out from that really quick. But I guess ultimately I do want to take up the quality of the long form videos and take up the editing a notch. Definitely, I definitely got to spend more time editing and getting better at that. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm just excited to grow the channel. I'm excited to continue posting. I don't really know what the point of this video was. I was just in the area taking a break, and I just wanted to make a quick video, I guess. If any of you guys have wanted to start making YouTube videos or have had any consideration of starting to make videos, I would just do it, honestly. There's no reason you shouldn't. Really, what's the worst thing that can happen is nobody's going to see the videos, or you embarrass yourself online to a couple hundred people. It's not really that big a deal. And ultimately, something good can come out of it. You can start making some little extra money on the side. You can build a community of people that really mess with your content and what you like to do. So I would recommend to anybody to go ahead and make a channel. Why not? And if you have, just keep posting. You never know. It's one video that can change everything for your channel. My channel was growing super slow. I had maybe 300 or 400 subscribers, and then I posted a short that right now is sitting at 380,000 views, and it gave me 1,600 subscribers just from that one short. So a lot can happen with just posting one video. So if you're feeling discouraged, or if you only have a couple hundred subscribers, or you've been posting and haven't been seeing the growth that you've been wanting to see, definitely just keep posting. It definitely compounds, and don't even think about it as the immediate results. Don't check the analytics for that video every few hours, every hour, every day. Think about it as building a back catalog, because if you continue posting and you're improving the videos, every video you post, eventually people are going to continue to find those videos, and they're going to go back and binge your old content. I know I've done that 100 times. I know all of you have done that for one creator at least, where you go on their channel and you start watching their content for like an hour, 2 hours. And it's happened with everybody. I'll go into my analytics and I'll see videos from 9, 10 months ago getting a view or two a day, and I'm like, cool, somebody probably went back to that and started watching it. And it's a cool thing to see. It's just building a whole library of your content. And honestly, I think it's going to be something cool to look back on in 10, 20 years. Just see where my mentality was in my 20s, what I thought about everything, and what I was listening to, and just what the whole scope of music looked like from my eyes in 20 years. And I think that's the most important part, is that regardless of what kind of content you're going to make, you get perspective on whatever that subject or genre or whatever it is whenever you go to look back on it in 10 years.